Hello and welcome to Space Engineers Triton Edition, or my playthrough of the same thing. Now, I have been doing some things. As you can see, I have almost filled up this, which now is 98%. But I have no more ice. So what I will do is that I will get some more ice, and I'll show you where I've been getting it, and leave that on, because the rest is not needed for now. I already have this ship, and this one will be plenty to fill that up. And I'm almost done with this. So at the time when I get back from getting ice, I think that will be done, so we can start thinking about getting some lights around here so it's not so bloody dark. The plans for this episode is to get some ice and put some defenses on this boy. Because today we're going into space to see what's up there, and to see if we can find platinum or any of the other. If we find uranium, that would be hilarious. That would be the best thing ever. But let's just seeing to do that. I am, of course, beginning. I can. Is it night or whatever? I don't know. But since I don't have that dark mod on, I'm just watching. Since I don't have that dark mod on, I can see stuff still. I really need to finish this up, put a gate in, make a bit of a front porch, but I just made my mind up. Today we go to space. So first we go pick up some ice. Oh, wrong way. We just have to be careful that the red dot up there doesn't spawn another red dot. That would not be good. I have no defenses, and therefore I will be at the mercy of my speed, so so I can get back onto the cover of my guns at the base. So what I've been doing is that up here, where my gold mine and silver mines are, I have been busy. I thought that since the area was already destroyed, then I have been strip mining the ice that was here. The way I've done that without taking on a lot of stone is that I have used the third option in my drill and fill system. That is the collect. For this to work, you set it to collect, and under your collect settings, you have to disable stone, and I've disabled gravel just to be there. But that's not enough. It will still drill the stone, even though it won't collect it. So what you have to do is you out here have to take the stone and disable that. What that does is that this will only take the ice. I'll just put on some light so that I can see what I'm doing. And turn my drills on. What? There it comes. Just have to get close enough. And I can actually see down here. See, I got my excavator to work. And what happened there was that I was stupid. I didn't read the instructions right. So what you have to do is that you're inside your cockpit. Under your custom data has to write this code that I was trying to put in everywhere else but here. So this is what you're going to do to make that work. And you can see that it is only taking the ice. Even though actually its area is going down into the ground. So now I have put on 3 drills to kind of speed up things, but it still takes some time. So I'll be back when I have a full load. Right, we're getting to the point where even the drills are filled with ice. Now 2 of them was filled and I am filling up the 3rd. So when that is done, then I have no more space. The hydrogen tank, I can't carry anything in that. The O2 generator is filled. Build&Repair system is actually filled. The connector is filled up, and the cockpit is filled up. I think I'll stop here. Just turn a little bit to that side. And grab something here. Right, but even though I'm almost filled, you can see here that I'm only 90% here. And that's because I have asked it to show me the weight, because it's the weight that decides whether I can take off or not. So I am at 90% capacity in comparison to my thrust. So what I will do is now that I will turn it off, and then I will get up, and as you can see, we are actually quite heavy. And then we want to go down, and I can see the sun is getting up. Keep an eye on the horizon. Now, consider the fact that out in space there's no gravity. Then these thrusters are way too much. And we kind of miss some. We need some down thrust, because out in space there will be no gravity to hold us down. So I just have to look at the configuration of my spaceship when I get in there. And I'm heavy, so this sideways going will keep on for a while. Now I shall remember not to stay at the same time too long, because then my thrusters will burn a hole in the floor. Down easy, easy, right. 9-1. Right. Now that this is in, it should automatically drain all the ice away, and it has already done it. That's pretty wild, actually. That's fast. Okay, so the only down thrust I have is that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 more there to kind of counteract for all that. Yeah, that's it. Let's see what's going on over here. These are 71, 70. It's filling this one, which is now bingo! It's filled, and we have 4 straights. Right. So let's get to the thrusters. This says large hydrogen thruster, but it actually has a it has a plus to it, so it has all the thrusters there. Let me just get some iron plates. Or steel plates, more to it. And up there I want a turret, just to have some kind of protection. So Gatling turret. What? Now, let me see, what are we with ammunition? Oh. What? When I get back, I need to mine some magnesium, because I told it to build a lot of magnesium. And it's missing. Is it? I'll just ask it in the main. Yeah, it's missing magnesium. So it's got the iron and the nickel, but it does not have the magnesium. So I need to go mine some magnesium when I get back. But for now, this one is armed and ready to go. I only need, because I have a build and repair system on it, so I will just take a little bit of everything. 100 of those. Let's take all of these. 100 of those. 10 of those. 100 of those. 10 of those. 10 of those. Interior plates. I need some interior plates to have the full complement. Yeah, 10 of those. I just need to build. Those are interior plates. Man. Right. And so when I'm in here and I just get up. Oh, in here I have to do two things. First, I will in my where was it? O2 generator. Turn that back on. And then in my inventory, in my build and repair system, I'll put all these things in. And for the last thing, just for the case that I don't get into an ice asteroid, I will take what I can take from this. And I just press P. Goodness me! Good thing I wasn't on the air. Right. So where is my O2 generator? So that's nearly full. So I'll just put it in there. So now I have some ice while I'm flying. Right. Now when the daylight is coming, let's get up in space. Just need to make sure that I have GPS'd my base. Otherwise I can go after that, but home, yeah, right, because otherwise I won't be able to find my way back here once I'm out in space. So let's get up, and let's get up with the most powerful engines we have, which are the bottom ones. And this I probably make as time lapse, because it's going to take some time. We have to get over, I think it's 30 kilometers. I can't remember what my launch is, but it's pretty high. See you there. All right. I failed to do one thing, and I think thinking about it, I could not have made it a time lapse because I'm panning too much around. But I failed to do one thing, and that was going straight up. I was trying to go straight up, so when the time when I entered the atmosphere, or exited the atmosphere and the gravity, I would put a marker there, and then I would have a place where I would be in space. But as it is, I'm coming out way too low for that. Now, there is an asteroid. It's inside the gravity well. Bum, bum, bum. Where was it? Where was it? The big one. There it was. So now let's go and and see what that has to offer. I think that might be outside of the gravity well. Now we are out in space, right? So, getting up close and getting no readings. This illustrates very clearly what I think is wrong with the ore detector that's on here. The ore detector is set to maximum. And it sees nothing. Then I will have to go around and get into the range of 50 meters of anything. Uh-oh, there was a red dot just popping up. I have to look after that. And it can be pretty hard to see ores. And you should think that in this day and age of space engineers, they would have come up with a better way of searching. The red dot pops up. I don't like it. And of course there is a mod that does that. And I just might go check that out. Mind you, that don't necessarily have to be anything in this asteroid, but I think there is. It's just on the inside and you can't see that. A little trick for nearby asteroids is if you go into your where is it? Gatling turret, and under the control you get into the turret itself, and you will be able to kind of zoom in on the asteroids. And you might be able to see the surface deposits this way. This seems to be something. That thing seems to be something, and that one seems to be something. Over there is something. That could be an ice asteroid. Oh, of course there's a mod. And might want to put that on. Will I? And I do not have detector comps, which I need. So yeah, let's go check that one out and see if that one has anything. And if it doesn't, I will end the episode and put on the mod. Now what I've done is that I have taken my dampeners off, which means that I'm just coasting in space using no hydrogen. I'm getting close, I just put it on. Well, that is an ores deposit, and it's nickel. Right. There could be more, but let me just show you what happens when I mine this nickel with what I've got inside my drill system. I have set it to collect. I have set it to take everything but stone, and in my collection I have set it to only take ores and ingots, but I've not any ingots here. So let's just see what happens when I turn it on. It starts drilling out the nickel right away. And only the nickel. So if I go to my inventory, I can see that my connector is full and my cockpit is full, which are the first to be filled up. Then it's filling up my large cargo container. And once that one is full, it will start filling up the drill system. And now I have to be careful because I don't want to overdo it. Because out here in space, weight is no problem, but as soon as I get back to the planet, that will be a problem. So I will fill up my cargo and then leave the drill system. So from now on, I'll just turn it off. Right, and we build a nice little hole down in here. And you can see that the deposits out here are way bigger than they are down at the planet. So what I'm going to do now is that I will mark this. I will say GPS, and I will say nickel. And I usually put a big S or maybe an asterisk to mark that this is in space. Okay, back to the planet, and as you can see, because I GPSed it, I can see that my base is right there. Otherwise I would not have been able to see it. But what I can do is that I can blast up to full speed or something like it, or just half, and then I can turn my dampeners off, and as soon as I enter the gravity well, I'll start getting gaining speed with this. In my weight I have only 66%, so I should be okay, as long as I go straight down with my belly first once I get into the gravity well. I'll probably show you the last couple of seconds getting down there. Yeah, one last thing. The reason I mark the deposits in space is for two reasons. One was obviously I couldn't find them again, and secondly, I can see which asteroids I've actually visited and search. Because if I don't have that, I have no way of marking that I've been there. So I usually, when I have an asteroid, I put a marker on it, whatever. Of course I forgot that at the first one, but that's because I don't know if there's anything inside it. Now I mark this as nickel, letting I know that I've been there, and I think that I can remember that I might have to search for more. And once I get the mod on, because I do not have detector comps that needs to do that, so the Build&Repair won't be able to finish it for me. I just got something. I forgot to bring oxygen bottles with me. Wow. That could have been a problem the second I get out. As long as I'm in here, I'm kind of in an enclosed space in my cockpit, but had I gone out, I would be running out of oxygen pretty fast, because I would only have the oxygen that was in my suit, and that doesn't last long. So alright, now I can actually see that my base is over here, so I'll just pass my way over there. Right, we're getting close to where I would start to think about turning. Alright, we're getting there. I think that now is where I stop the speed from going out of control, and then forward thrusters are not that good. So when I do this, it should make me land. Stop my movement anyways. And then, uh-oh. What? What was it shooting at? Either a leftover part of the drones that, or the drone that was shut down, was lying out here, and still faction to the assertive mod, but I don't get it why turrets don't shoot it. Oh well, nothing was there. And down locked. Okie boink. Then all the niggle is gone. Cool. Let's see. This should be getting refined right away. It does. Right. This is where I'll leave you. I still wonder what the heck it was shooting at, but nothing is here, so nothing is dangerous. So I would say thank you for watching, and if you like what you saw, please press the like button. If you have comments or suggestions, please put them in the comment field below. I'm Nerk, and if you'd like to subscribe, you should be ever so welcome. But again, thank you for watching, and happy gaming.